Bachelor Juliana Pasquarosa reacts to fan backlash after split. June 16, 2025. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bachelor Nation News fans. To no one's surprise, Bachelor couple Grant Ellis and Juliana Pasquarosa are over. Fans of the show took to social media to shade Juliana for the split. Keep reading to see how she reacted to the backlash. Bachelor couple call it quits. Grant Ellis and Juliana Pasquarosa met on season 29 of The Bachelor. After saying he loved multiple women, he proposed to Juliana in the finale. They spent the weeks after the proposal aired in March trying to convince everyone they were in love. Many fans felt that Grant settled for Juliana and should chosen Lydia Gare instead. Grant and Juliana didn't appear to spend much time together after the engagement, sparking split rumors. They said just last month that he planned to move to Boston soon. But those plans are off the table now. He announced last week that the relationship was over. Season 29 contestant Carolina Quixano not surprised. Carolina Quixano was painted as the villain of season 29. She claimed recently that she was uninvited to Bachelor in Paradise because of what happened on The Bachelor. She previously said that she wasn't allowed to talk to the media after the Women Tell All special where several of the women and Grant confronted her. Carolina said from the start that Grant and Juliana weren't a good match. She also called out Juliana for pulling her aside during the show when they could have talked off camera. Turns out she was right about Grant and Juliana. She took to social media after Grant confirmed the split to gloat. Her followers validated Carolina's accuracy in her prediction that Grant and Juliana wouldn't last. Juliana Pasquarosa reacts to backlash from fans. Juliana Pasquarosa posted a Get Ready With Me video on TikTok after the split announcement. Fans of the show took to the comments to roast her and blame her for the breakup. One person wrote, "She had no intention on marrying that man. He should have heard us all when we were yelling at our TVs." Another added, "Yeah, we all knew it wasn't gonna last." A third person wrote, "How's all that crow taste? You talked all that shit to Lydia only to get dumped by a crappy SoundCloud rapper." In a rare move, Juliana actually responded directly to that comment, saying that she didn't talk badly about Lydia, nor did she get dumped. Juliana subtly responded to the hate in another TikTok video. She posted from her car as the Black Peas song, "Where Is the Love?" played. She lip-synced part of the song. "Yo, what's going on with the world? Mama/you people living like they ain't got no mama/. I think they all distracted by the drama and / attracted to the trauma mama." Some fans took the post to be about Lydia Gare, who allegedly shaded Juliana after the breakup. However, others thought it was meant for Carolina. What do you think about Carolina basically saying, "I told you so," in response to Grant and Juliana breaking up? Do you think fans are unfairly blaming Juliana for the split? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Juliana Pasquarosa reacts to fan backlash after split. You don't know what happened behind the scenes. The FTR makes it. It had only been 3 weeks since the Bachelor finale aired, but the fairy tale had shattered like glass. Juliana Pasquarosa sat in the guest room of her best friend's Los Angeles apartment, staring at her phone. Notifications lit up the screen like wildfire. Her name was trending, again, but not for reasons she wanted. Hashtag Juliana the villain. Hashtag Justice for Lydia, hashtag Grant deserved better. Each hashtag carried hundreds of thousands of tweets, Instagram posts, Reddit threads. The public court had spoken, and Juliana was guilty in their eyes. Her split from Bachelor Grant Ellis wasn't just a breakup, it was a scandal. And now, everyone thought they knew her. They thought they knew why he left. She hadn't posted anything since the breakup announcement hit Grant's Instagram page first. A polished black and white photo of them, smiling, captioned, "After deep conversations and reflection, Juliana and I have decided to go our separate ways. We will always have respect for one another and wish each other the best." It was vague, Cold, too PR slick for the kind of raw emotion she'd been drowning in for weeks. And yet, Juliana had said nothing. Until now. UNFOLLED and UNFilTRED. Juliana opened her Instagram and hit record on a story. No glam, no makeup, just Juliana, barefaced, hoodie-clad, voice trembling but resolute. Hey guys, I know you've been waiting for me to say something. And honestly, I've been scared too. Not because I don't have something to say, but because I'm exhausted of being misunderstood. I never wanted this split. And no, I didn't cheat. I didn't manipulate. And I definitely didn't steal Grant from anyone, including Licia. You don't know what happened behind the scenes. She exhaled shakily and stopped recording. That would be part 1. Her DMs were already exploding within minutes. The BLA game. To understand the backlash, you had to go back. When Juliana first stepped out of the limo on night 1 of The Bachelor, viewers were obsessed. Her cobalt blue gown, radiant smile, and confident stride made her an early favorite. She was called wifey material before the first rose ceremony even aired. But then came the Licia drama. Licia, a fan favorite from Idaho with a quirky laugh and quiet charm, had formed a deep bond with Grant early on. But Juliana's connection was electric, physical, immediate. The show leaned into it, slow-motion kisses, candlelit dinners, hot tub confessions. When Juliana made it to the final 2, fans were split. But when Grant gave her the final rose, not Licia, the internet broke. Conspiracy theories, edited clips, alleged leaks. People claimed Juliana manipulated him, that she faked tears, that she gaslit Licia. Juliana had expected backlash, but not this. Grant's mysterious shift. Behind the scenes, things weren't so romantic. 3 weeks after the finale, Juliana noticed Grant pulling away. He traveled without telling her. Phone calls were short. He stopped tagging her in photos. And then he unfollowed her. In Bachelor Nation, that was blood in the water. By the time he posted their breakup announcement, Juliana was already broken. She had begged him not to make it public yet, asked for a few days of space to process. He ignored her. He's managing his image, her friend Tasha whispered after reading the caption. Juliana had cried until she couldn't feel her face. The turning tide. Her first Instagram story sent shockwaves. Some fans were moved, some furious, some called it damage control, but Juliana wasn't finished. She posted a second video. I want to be clear, I'm not perfect, but what you saw on TV was edited. Conversations were chopped. Moments were taken out of context. The producers had a narrative, and I didn't fit the sweet small-town girl mold. I've been called a villain, a narcissist, a snake. But you never saw the nights I held Grant while he cried over his dad, or the fights we had off camera about where to live, or the fact that he was the one who suggested breaking off the engagement. I just wanted love, and now I'm being punished for it. She ended it with, I didn't lose Grant. I lost a version of him he only showed on TV. Grant respondies. Within hours, Grant went live on TikTok. Looking tanned and relaxed, he spoke slowly, carefully, the way someone does when their lawyer might be watching. I wish Juliana nothing but the best. We had real moments, and I'll always be grateful. But sometimes people grow apart. There's no villain here. He didn't deny anything, but he didn't confirm anything either. It was just enough to keep his fan base happy, and Juliana suspicious. Litia's surprising report. The next day, something no one expected happened. Licia posted a long message to her followers. It's not my place to speak on Juliana and Grant's relationship. But I do want to say this, the hate Juliana is getting isn't okay. We were both part of a high-pressure show. We both fell for the same man. That doesn't make either of us evil. Juliana and I may not be best friends, but she's not the villain you want her to be. Please stop tearing her apart. It was the post that began to shift the narrative. Juliana reposted it with a simple caption, "Thank you, Lytia." The podcast he aired round the world. Juliana booked her first podcast interview post-split. The episode of Bachelor Unfiltered became an overnight sensation. In it, she got real. "I think people forget we're real humans. My mental health took a hit. There were days I couldn't get out of bed," she said. She even opened up about that fantasy suite night. "We didn't even sleep together," she said. "We spent hours talking about how scared we were, but the show made it look like something it wasn't." When asked if she'd go back on TV, Juliana laughed. "Not unless it's to call out the whole franchise." The DM that she changed everything. One night, Juliana opened a message from an account she didn't recognize. At Bachelor Leaks Girl 92. It read, "You need to see this." Grant's PR firm orchestrated the breakup post. Screenshots attached. What followed were images, alleged emails between Grant's team and a magazine, outlining the timing of the breakup reveal to coincide with his Men's Health cover story. It was all about optics. All about him. Juliana didn't know what to do. But she did know one thing: she wouldn't stay silent anymore. Her own platform. Juliana launched her YouTube channel, Behind the Rose, The Real Juliana. In her first video, she spoke directly to fans. "I didn't come here to bash anyone," she began. "But if Bachelor Nation wants the truth, you deserve it from me, unfiltered." She revealed details never aired. Producers encouraging her to wear the same dress from night one to play up the villain edit. Being told to turn it up during confrontations with Lytia. Crying off camera for an hour after being called manipulative by a producer. The video went viral, 10 million views in 48 hours. For the first time, Juliana wasn't just reacting to the backlash. She was reclaiming her narrative. Redemption in BLOM. Weeks passed. Suddenly, media outlets were shifting tone. People magazine ran a headline: "Juliana Pasquarosa deserves an apology." Fan pages began posting old footage, sweet moments between Juliana and the other girls, quiet compassion, off-camera giggles. She was being seen again, finally. Even other contestants spoke up. "She was always kind to me," said finalist Carolina Sofia. "I think people just didn't get to know her." Moving on, publicly. In April, Juliana walked her first red carpet since the split. Wearing a fire engine red jumpsuit and a smile that could melt diamonds, she posed confidently. Reporters asked about Grant. She didn't flinch. "Grant's on his journey. I'm on mine. I'm grateful for the experience, but I'm even more grateful it's over." Rumors swirled days later when she was spotted at brunch with a mystery man. But Juliana kept it coy. "I'm just dating myself right now," she said in a TikTok with a wink. On the 6-month anniversary of the Bachelor finale, Juliana posted a message to her followers. "6 months ago, I thought I had found my forever. Turns out, I was just getting started. Thank you for sticking with me through the backlash, the noise, the tears, and the growth. I'm stronger than ever. And this isn't the end, it's the beginning." The comments were flooded with love. Hashtag Team Juliana had finally arrived. The New Rose. Juliana now hosts her own reality series, The Rose Rewritten, a show focused on giving second chances to women who got the villain edit in reality TV history. Her first guest? Lytia Gare. The two hugged as cameras rolled, laughing as they sipped champagne and said, almost in unison, "The real drama was the edit all along." And just like that, Juliana Pasquarosa wasn't the villain anymore. She was the survivor. The truth teller. The one who turned backlash into breakthrough and finally bloomed, not behind a rose, but beyond it.